Okay, what's happening, Tauruses? Welcome to your February 14th through the 20th reading. I, of course, am Rachel Namey, aka Villagio Strega, for those of you who do not know me. And bear in mind, guys, this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone. So take what does, and of course, leave the rest. I'm doing things a little bit different this week, giving you a 7-card reading that focuses on what your self is, what you're dealing with this week. Your emotions behind it, what your situation is, what's the theme with your loved ones, what advice there is, challenges, next steps or steps to take, and of course, your potential outcomes. So, let's get right to it there, Taurus, and see what's going on here for your February reading. Just a moment, February 14th through the 20th. What would you like Taurus to know? Starting out with your self card is the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Great card to have for the self. We've got your situation. I already tell there's a lot of wands going on for you, Taurus. It is the Queen of Wands energy. What's your loved ones card like here for Taurus, please? Loved ones card energy. February 14th through the 20th for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Loved ones card energy. Lots of messages coming in. Upright or reverse, please? Upright. Lots of messages coming in with, or some new messages you were a little surprised by with that 8 of Wands. I'm going to go through this again here, Taurus. I'm just giving comments as the cards come out to your advice card. Looks like the Page of Cups. Let's see what your challenge is, please, for Taurus for the week of February 14th. Thank you. We've got Judgment. Interesting. One more, please, for the steps to take for Taurus. What steps would you like Taurus to take? We've got 3 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and 8 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Thank you. And Knight of Cup energy for your overall outcome. Beautiful. I got one more in here. Yeah, we want the 10 of Wands there too. Anybody else? Flip. 10 of Wands energy with the Knight of Cups. All right, Taurus, let's get into this. Your energy, yourself, is being represented by the Ace of Wands. There may be some new creative endeavor. There may be some new passion, creative experience, some new sexual energy going on. It is Valentine's after all. Something new and something wonderful, something bold, something brave, something you want to take action on. This is the divine handing you a gift saying, here's your chance, now go for it. Your subject, or your situation rather, is your Queen of Wands energy. Now, Queen of Wands is somebody who goes after this. She doesn't hold back. She says, I know what I want. I'm going for it. I'm coming up with new ideas. I'm coming up with new creative endeavors. I'm new career, new whatever, new relationship. Whatever it is, she's birthing something new, something wonderful. There's a lot of heat behind it, a lot of passion, a lot of drive. That's the situation as you're going after. You're seeking this new opportunity. You're transforming something. More wands out for your loved ones. Again, you might be receiving unexpected messages. You may get new text messages you weren't expecting from a loved one, whether it's past, future, or present. You may find yourself in a position where you kind of have to change your perspective a little bit with this 8 of Wands energy, as things are kind of coming at you and you're like, where the heck did this come from? Why is this happening in relationship to your loved ones that week? Your advice is, of course, to have a new approach to it. Yeah, the Page of Cups here, he's very adolescent-like. He's very childlike. He's very inexperienced, especially when it comes to the emotional seas of life. But he's exciting and he's joyous and he wants to experience everything. So this is keeping an open mind, keeping a fresh perspective, keeping that zest for life and living and experiencing all the way, and maybe a new journey you're on as well, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Your challenge is not to judge yourself or others too harshly. The Judgment card is present. This could also represent judgments being in your favor or that being a challenge, but I'm really getting a stronger sense of not judging yourself or others too harshly with this card. Your your steps you need to take. Are you ready, Taurus? Your steps are, of course, you're starting out with a Three of Wands energy. That's you watching your ships come in. That's you taking leadership, you being manager. You could have some new employment situation, entrepreneurship, where you're the boss, you're the one in charge, and you're stepping into that role well and with a good sense of responsibility. Indeed, this is perhaps a new emotional journey as well, because you've got the Four of Cups energy out. This is indicating to me that, you may have been bored in the past with some sort of romantic or emotional challenge. You maybe have been getting drained from a previous employment situation was kind of draining your energy. You were a little bit bored with it, but your challenge is to see what else it has to offer, to see the cup that's being handed to you over here while you're fixated on what it's not necessarily lost. These cups are full indeed, but what remains, you want to make sure that you're keeping a fresh eye on what new blessings or what can be added to emotional fulfillment. And indeed, you are on some sort of new journey. Again, Eight of Cups card is someone who is looking at it from the perspective of, thank you for what once emotionally satisfied me, but I'm on this pathway of self-discovery. I'm headed out into the world again to see what other emotional fulfillment may be of an opportunity for me. Self-expansion is the key with this card's energy. Your potential outcomes. Okay, we've got the Knight of Cups. That's that ideal lover. Sweetheart of a guy, wants everybody to be merry, wants everybody to find peace in their lives, a little bit more emotionally stable and a little bit more mature than this Page of Cups energy for sure. But he's a sweetheart card. Says all the right things, very romantic, very emotionally satisfying, a little bit more emotionally stable, and you need to ask for help when you feel overwhelmed with things. Even though you're in a leadership role, Taurus, with regards to whatever action you're taking, entrepreneurship or employment situation, you're not going to see the fruits of your labor, and you're going to get burnt out and tired to the point of exhaustion if you don't accept help once in a while with your situation. Whether this is your romantic life or not, I want you to make sure that you're yes, doing all that you can, but when you need that break, when your body's like, no, right now I just need to take a deep breath or go relax for a moment, stop and smell the roses for sure. So that way you can enjoy everything that life has to offer at this time. All right, so I'm going to take an Animal Spirits Knowledge card out for you now, Taurus, and see what else Spirit would like you to know. Some of these are pretty graphic in detail. I'll warn people now. They're a very good mythology card when it comes to the animal spirits, but I'm finding the more I use them, the more I'm like a little bit, okay, well, that's a little over the top maybe. But we'll take them as they come. We'll take them as they resonate. Thank you. Polar bear. Oh, I love polar bears. They're one of my favorites, one of my totems. All right, polar bear energy, and I love this card. Taurus, polar bears are the symbol of power, wisdom, and peace. The Inuit people consider the polar bear, which they called Nanook, to be a powerful and wise. The legend of Quipquegiak, forgive me if I'm not saying it right, describes a 10-legged polar bear living on the Arctic ice pack, who renounced the violence of his four-legged relatives and attempted to create a community based on peace and love. In the painting, entitled Playing with the North Wind, the bear dances and cavets with the wind, a symbol of spiritual energy. Bolette, who identified with the bear totem, completed this painting just before her death in 1996. The raised forepaw of the bear in the painting appears to be waving goodbye. Blessed be. Stepping into your power, wisdom, and peace. Taurus, I'll tell you a little bit story just about my relationship with polar bears too, or my knowledge of them. Is that introspection, that wisdom that comes from them is very profound. And I got these images as I was reading this of the Golden Compass, the movie The Golden Compass, and Yurt Burniston, the bear, the polar bear, of course, that helps out Laura. But he's a drunkard. He was kind of like cast away by the rest of the polar bear society, cast away and then captured, and working for doing all this laborious detail in order to have his drink. Well, he finds his strength, of course. He finds that he owes a debt to Lara, and regains his confidence, his strength, and steps back into his power and steps back into his position as a leader in a leadership role, which I definitely see with you here too. In a leadership role, which kind of like is the catalyst here for the rest of the movie and where things move from there. But stepping back into your power for sure, stepping back into your leadership role, in using that divine wisdom and power, definitely, is what I'm seeing for you all, Taurus. So, blessed be. I hope that helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Don't be afraid to reach out to me all. Take care.